Hello everybody, and welcome to a quick little Heroes of the Storm video. So, I wanted to update you guys on a few things regarding Heroes of the Storm, including our upcoming guides and the stuff that's coming to the beta. And also, I'm currently working on Project Destiny stuff this week, and it's not done yet. Secret little projects with that, but because of that, we're not having any videos this weekend, so that's why I'm doing a couple Heroes of the Storm stuff. But it's perfect timing anyways, because I should have done them regardless. So, here's the thing. I have those guides that I was going to make. In fact, I've made the first couple episodes twice now. Twice. I've made them twice, and they were perfect. Why haven't they gone out? Because both times things have changed. And, that's just the way of it when it comes to a game that's still in beta. The first one that I made was when the game went from alpha to beta. I had made 2 guides for the beginning, and those 2 first guides that I've made a couple times have both revolved around, basic heroes stuff, like, account stuff, like how your heroes level up outside of games, how you are able to, gain additional gold, how, training and stuff like that works, stuff that's on the UI. But then the beta patch hit, and it changed a lot of that. So I was like, okay, cool. I will relearn it, I will rewrite it, and I will redo it. I did that about a week ago. Supposed to be out this week. And then they released the PAX stuff, which is like a ton of new stuff coming on to Heroes of the Storm, which we're going to talk about. But because of that, I need to redo those guides yet again. Thankfully, I have gotten where this should be the final time that something like this major has gone on to UI elements and whatnot for the very specific stuff that I'm looking for. So I should be able to keep those guides out for quite a while and have them remain at least reasonably accurate without having to constantly redo them. You look back at the Star Wars guides, and those things are fairly old, but 99% of the information on there is still valid and still usable. And I did that on purpose. That was my intent when I created those guides. And for the most part, I don't think I'll have to go back and redo any of that information anytime soon, if ever. Now with Heroes, because it's in beta and it will be releasing, at some time, who knows when that'll happen, things are bound to change. So hopefully I'll be able to get a decent amount of guides that I'll never have to redo, but you never know. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go forward with the next couple iterations of this first couple episodes of this guide. I'm telling you, I'm an expert at it, though, because I've made a guide twice for the same stuff. And like I said, both times it was perfect. You have no best video I ever made. And then, I have to redo it. So that's fine. I have no problem doing that, but it's going to be a little longer until this next patch. When the next patch comes out, it won't be very far off after that, like a week after. So let's talk about some of the new stuff coming, because as many of you know, I love Heroes of the Storm, and some of you guys aren't in the beta, and maybe you're interested, maybe you aren't interested, and maybe you should be. So the first and most important thing that they're doing is they're removing talent gating. Now, talent gating was something that was in the game previously, which was really annoying. It's basically outside of a game, your characters that you have, they level up currently to a maximum of 10, but that's going to be changed. We'll talk about that. And once you hit level 2, you got access to the second heroic ability that you have. It's kind of strange that they did that. I understand, like, okay, new people coming in, you don't want to get them a little overwhelmed with a ton of new abilities. But then you don't have access to the rest of your abilities until 3 and 4. Once you hit 4, you have access to everything, and then you are good to go. And level 4 was fairly easy to get. You could get it in a couple games, if you won them. And then if you didn't win, like, all of the games, it would take you like 5 or 6 games to get to level 4, which sucks. But, that was the thing. Now, that will be completely turned off if you have account level 30, because your account levels up too as you win and lose games and get XP. And the maximum is level 40 for your account. So once you get level 30, it's gone. No more talent gating, which is good because I think that's about the point where Actually, you know, I would say like 20, 25. Probably 25. Level 25 account would be the most reasonable one for them to, you know, kill the talent gating. But they're doing it at level 30, so if you have a level 30 plus account, you'll never have to deal with talent gating on heroes. You can play a new hero and have access to all of the talents to begin with. Like I said, I understand why they put it there. It's because a lot of new people will be playing Heroes of the Storm who haven't played MOBAs before, which is good, but, you know, you don't want them to get even reasonably overwhelmed with the amount of talents that you're able to choose. But at the same time, I feel like you should give them that complexity to begin with because it'll help them learn, but that's a whole other different discussion. So that's the first thing that's happening. The second thing is that all heroes will now gain an additional 10 levels outside of a game. You know, you could get up to like level 26, 27 in a standard heroes game, but like outside of the game, when your hero levels up by gaining experience, and you get access to, you know, the different skin variations for like the colors and stuff like that. The heroic skin when you hit level 10, you now have 10 additional levels. So it now goes all the way up to level 20, which is really cool. And there's a couple additional rewards that you get for getting up there. I think that it needs to be a bit higher because, heck, going from level 9 to level 10 requires so many games. You're talking at least 25 to 30 games to get from level 9 to 10, and that's assuming you're winning half of the time. So it could take quite a long time. It's very time intensive, even with the stim pack. Stim pack is like a XP boost, you know. It just basically increases the amount of XP you get on an account level. So with that, when you hit level 10 on your account, you will gain a 7-day stim pack, so a 7-day boost, which is nice. That's, I mean, you equate that to, it's about $4, $5, or something like that. I think it's about $4. I don't remember the exact number of what what that accounts to, but you know, a 30-day stim pack is only $9, and it's actually really worth it to get because you get so much additional XP outside of the game that it's really nice to have. But now when you hit level 10 account, it will give you a free 7-day stim pack, which is really nice. You can plan that out. Like, okay, I got this character to level 8 or level 9, and I'm about to hit account level 10. Let's hit level 10, and then let's get that free 7-day stim pack, and you utilize the heck out of that thing. You get to level 10 on your character, which would be rad. But to go along with that, when you hit accounts level 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40, previously, like 20 on, you didn't get anything. You just were leveling up your account. When you hit level 30, you had access to Hero League, which is the ranked mode. And then when you got 40, you had access to the Team League, which is the Hero Team League. You know, it's the ranked team mode, but that's not in the game until this patch coming up anyways, so you didn't really get anything for hitting 40, except maybe the little like beta badge, and if you were level 40 in alpha, you got that one, so whatever. But previously you didn't get anything from going to 20 to 40, so now you do. Now you get a lot of gold. You get 2,000 gold at 20, 25, 30, or 35 and 40, so that total is 10,000 gold just added to your account straight away if you're already level 40 in the beta, which is really, really nice. So that's, I'm looking forward to that. And then at when you get a hero, because they're now able to go to level 10 or level 20, if you get it to level 15, you get 1,250 gold, and if you get it to level 20, you get 2,500 gold, which I think is really stingy because, like I said, the amount of time that it takes to go from 9 to 10, I can only imagine what it's going to take to go from 10 to 20. So I think those rewards need to scale a bit more. Maybe have more of them per level there. Maybe have just 2,000 gold per hero level after that. I don't know. That might be a little too much. But yeah, it seems a little low. But other than that, let's go back to talking about the account level. So imagine, and this is for everybody who's currently in the beta, right? Let me stress that fact, but this is a little strategy here. Imagine you are looking at this next patch, which is going to add Sylvanas, which is going to be rad. She's going to be super overpowered to begin with. I could already tell just from watching the videos of her. It was the same thing with Thrall. Thrall was really overpowered. I started playing him, and it was hilarious because you win a lot of games. And then you get the Spider Queen map, which is looking really rad. It's a 2-lane map, so there's 2 like major content pieces coming there. But if you wanted to play Sylvanas without having to spend money on her when she comes out, and if you wanted just the 15,000 gold to purchase her right off the bat, just all you need to do if your account level 40 is get 5,000 gold, which is not a big deal. That'll take you like a day. Clear your daily quests out. That'll give you like 5,000 gold. It won't take you very long to do that, because you're going to get 10,000 from the accumulative gold from 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 on your account levels. So, you know, if you're not level 40 or something like that, you could do the math. You know, say you're level 22 account level. Well, then you're going to get 2,000 gold straight away from the level 21, so all you need is 13,000 gold. If you're level 25, you know, do the math. It just goes on and on. It's really easy to figure out how many or how much gold you should stockpile if you want to play Sylvanas when she's released. So this is just a cool little way of doing that. It's a little sneaky way, because you're going to already automatically get gold if you've been playing in the alpha or the beta. If you haven't been playing in the beta, I would highly suggest it, because this game just keeps getting better and better. I mean, it's in beta. It feels like it's already launched, and it hasn't. They are releasing a new map in this next patch. They're releasing a new hero, and they're releasing a ton of new UI fixes, bug fixes, balance changes, and everything like that. In fact, when they were at PAX, and this isn't something that you see a lot of, but Blizzard is really good at, I know this, oh gosh, after the years of playing Warcraft, this is going to sound really weird. Blizzard's really good at balancing. Oof, that felt weird. Not on the MMO aspect, right? They've always been fairly, like, balancing an MMO is always a difficult job, so I don't count them out on that one. But if you look at StarCraft, you know, StarCraft 2 and Brood War and StarCraft 1, all that stuff has been incredibly well balanced, to the point where there's only ever like a minor percentage of win-loss ratio in like pro levels on, you know, like the Terran, Protoss, Zerg stuff. So like, you know, Zerg and Terran and Protoss all win 33.3% of the time. It's really close to that amount. They've done a really good job of balancing that statistic out. Now with Heroes at PAX, they revealed that the highest, or maybe it wasn't the highest, it was like the average for most characters is like 52%. Like the higher level characters, the best characters, it's like 52% of the games they play, they win. Whereas, you know, the lower ones are just under that. It was like 45, 40, 46 or something like that. So, I mean, you're pretty well balanced if you think about that. If most characters are winning half of their games, that, you know, that's pretty good. The least balanced one was like Murky at the moment, and then Rhaegar, and something else were like the highest. I don't remember what the highest one was, because I don't really care, to be honest, because I'm going to play the characters that I like, because the game is actually fairly balanced. I've never really felt like something was at such a disadvantage that you couldn't play it in Heroes, which is another reason for you to play it. And in fact, anybody could get access to the beta if you got the starter pack, but if you didn't do that, don't worry. I have keys that I'm planning on giving away, so we'll work on that. Trust me, we'll get you in. You'll get to play your Heroes of the Storm. But with that, I did want to mention that tomorrow there is going to be a video, a full gameplay video of me and Six playing, with commentary and everything between us, like actually playing the game. So we got that done. It was a lot of fun. So just, you know, this weekend's going to be a little bit of a hero spam. That's fine. When the next patch comes out, the guide will start coming out for that, and then you can look forward to that. But I think that's all I had to say about it. I think. Yes. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.